Well, good morning, everyone. It's so exciting to be on the stage here and to listen to the really cool things that the team at Google builds. And the reason why is, for me in particular, it was incredibly transformative to the business that I built over 11 years ago. Built effectively from the ground up on GCP, we have partnered deeply with Google. 18 months ago, Blyncsy joined the Bentley Systems family of companies. I'm really excited to talk to you today about the collaboration that we've had with the Google team and the work that we're doing to accelerate infrastructure intelligence around the world. So at Bentley, we build software to design, build, operate, and maintain the world's infrastructure. From the power lines that turn the light switches on to the roads and bridges that got you here today, we build the software that enables the women and men around the world to design, build, operate, and maintain the infrastructure. This is such a critical ask, and every day we have the privilege to serve public servants who engage in these core missions and applications for us. But the focus for us has really been to take this deeper. Faster, smarter, be more intelligent about the work we get to do every day. And we're going to focus really specifically here on the work that we do here at Blyncsy. Every day, dash cams are equipped in millions of vehicles driving the nation's and the world's roadways. These are used for their own inspection purposes to make sure the driver is not doing something bad behind the wheel, used for insurance and other purposes. But it's capturing a picture of the road infrastructure perpetually, all of the time, and reporting that in near real time through the cellular network. We've used this technology to build an application that inspects the condition of our assets in near real time, reports those back to our state departments of transportation, cities and counties, to help them understand where they need to be, where they need to go, and what they need to do without putting themselves in harm's way. This was a fundamental leap forward for a variety of reasons. Today, it costs roughly $100 per mile to send someone out in a truck to go inspect the roadways by hand. We're able to reduce that cost down below 10. We're able to accelerate this technology to operate in near real time on your roadways. Think about crowded freeways during rush hour and other examples like that. But really for us, the focus was identifying those things that are safety critical to the roadway operators today and to the traveling public. How do we engage with a Vision Zero mentality to reduce fatalities on a road infrastructure, improve the reliability of your transportation system, and improve its resiliency? So for us, that really focused on using the Google architecture. Built on the ground up on Google Cloud, integrated with Vertex, we're really pushing the envelope on what's possible here by ingesting hundreds of millions of images in near real time, perpetually around the world. But today, we're excited to announce the next future of this application. So by integrating Google Street View technology into this data that we built, we can accelerate this further and take it global. Using 360 imagery from Google Street View and combined with powerful asset analytics to identify the condition of an asset, inventory that asset, and report information back to an agency in near real time, we can make the technology available at global scale with incredibly enhanced capabilities. The ability to look back in time to understand what your infrastructure looked like 6 months ago before something happened to it is critical. The ability to understand what happened before and after a disaster occurred to your community allows you to recover faster, cheaper, and smarter and get people back to the way of life they had beforehand. Of course, the most incredible part for us is to start to use this technology to become more proactive, to identify a small pothole that needs to be fixed before it becomes a large pothole that degrades the road base, to identify a stop sign that was there yesterday and is missing today that may cause a driver to get into a traffic fatality tomorrow. Those are the types of insights we get to enable and leverage through our incredible partnership here with GCP. Now, the future is being told in real time, and let's walk through what that might look like here. So we're going to take you here on Google Earth to California. We're going to take you to the Pacific Palisades fires and show you some examples of what this might look like. Before and after imagery of the Pacific Palisades fires collected through Blyncsy dashcam imagery and compared in Google Street View. You can see the devastation unfolding in the community here, and the ability to recover quickly, to recover intelligently, and to do that in the most resource-rich way is crucial. On the other end of the country, we look at things like hurricanes that impact areas. Hurricane Milton, for example, that impacted Florida last year, using dashcam imagery to inspect the before and after of assets that were knocked down by the heavy rains and winds in those environments, combined with Google Street View to understand what that capability looks like at leverage scale. So for us, the future is really being untold in a new way. And here's why it matters. We're looking to use this technology to reduce the cost of inspections by 50% or more globally. Leverage and use this technology to speed up delivery times by 98% or faster, allowing government agencies to react quicker, reduce the cost of data collection, and focus on the critical services operation that they provide to the traveling public instead of being bogged down in manual data collection and overblown budgetary requirements. Reducing contract risk is another core piece here. If a government agency lets a contract and sends a vendor out to collect data for a year and something happens to that vendor in that period of time, the government may lose millions of dollars in that data collection process. That imagery may never make it to the government's servers, and even then, there's risk and liability associated with that imagery and those insights being stored on a government computer. So how do we enable these things at faster scale? We focus on change detection insights. We identify the before and the after from last week to today. We highlight the critical differences, the impacts that are necessary. We report those as quickly as possible to the agency that needs to make that decision and highlight the relative value of that impact to the traveling public. This is really crucial because Google Street View enables us for the first time to look back in time. And for us, the past leverages what the future will look like going forward. Combining Google Street View data with crowdsourced dashcam imagery enables a self-healing, self-learning map of the world that evolves quickly and intelligently to identify infrastructure conditions and issues, but also helps us understand how the world is changing. That's the incredible power of the technology that we've been building here together, and I'm really, really excited to share it here with you today. Thank you.